It was in 2007 that the TVS Apache RTR 160 first made its debut. Well, safe to say it's come a long way since then. Hello and welcome to DriveSpark. I'm Stephen Neal and you join us today for the walkaround of the latest RTR 160. This is the 4V special edition that's just been launched recently. So what is this all about? Let's take a closer look if you'll come with me. So there are a few changes on this motorcycle, but before we get to the changes, let's talk prices. This is now the fourth variant in the RTR 160 lineup. So what are the other three variants? Well, you've got the base variant, which is the rear drum variant. That is priced at rupees 1.15 lakh, and then you've got the rear disc variant, and then you've got the rear disc with Bluetooth connectivity variant, and then finally you've got this, the special edition that sits at the top of the line that has the Bluetooth connectivity that gets a lot of other changes. This is priced at rupees 1.21 lakh ex showroom. So what is this all about? Let's take a closer look. Let's start off with the changes on the special edition, because this is a special edition. This is a 4 millionth edition where TVS has celebrated with multiple special editions of their motorcycles, celebrating 4 million Apaches sold. So what are the changes on this? First off, you've got the LED DRL up front. This uniquely shaped LED DRL comes up front in the LED headlamp. So the entire unit is LED. However, this gets a unique design. Also, you've got a unique texture on it if you'll take a closer look at it. Also, you've got the TVS logo on the LED DRL. That is super cool. So that is one change. The next change you will notice are these adjustable brake and clutch levers. So they are awesome too. They feel good. They look good too. However, they make a huge difference when it comes to usability, as it becomes more usable, more customizable to your usage pattern. Third, you've got the new wheel color. So you've got the paint, the red scheme on the alloy wheels. You get both front and rear red paint. So that is the other change. And then finally, you've got the paint scheme. This is the night black shade. So you've got the matte black finish, and also you've got the red element on the fuel tank. Now this is a 12-liter fuel tank. Everything else remains the same mechanically. We'll get to that in just a bit. Finally, you've got the seat. So the seat gets a new contour design. You've got the logo on the seat, the TVS logo, the TVS Racing logo in fact. And then finally, you've got the red elements on the seat as well. It's a dual tone seat. And even though it's a one-piece seat, they've somehow managed to make it look like it's a two-step seat, and that makes the motorcycle look good as well. So these are the changes on the special edition, the 4 millionth edition of the TVS Apache RTR 160 4V. Now let's talk about the engine and the mechanicals on this motorcycle. It remains identical to the stock TVS Apache RTR 160 4V. What is this engine? Let's run you through it quickly. So this is a 159.6cc air and oil cooled engine. It has a maximum power output of 17.2 bhp and a peak torque output of 14.7 Nm. However, that depends on the ride mode. So this motorcycle comes with 3 ride modes. You've got the rain, urban and sport. So in rain and urban mode, the power and torque is pulled down slightly. So you've got 15.4 bhp and 14.1 Nm in the urban and rain modes. However, in the sport mode, you get the maximum power, that is 17.2 bhp and 14.7 Nm. A 5-speed gearbox drives the rear wheel. Now let's get to the mechanicals. Up front, you've got a conventional telescopic fork, and at the rear, you've got a monoshock. Now getting to the features of this motorcycle. So you've got the SmartX Connect Bluetooth connectivity enabled LCD screen right here. So what you can do is you can pair your TVS Connect smartphone app and get ride details, trip details, etc. You can get your average speed, your top speed, everything on your smartphone. Even when you're not using it, you can just leave it in your pocket. The display will transmit the information to your smartphone. So that's another interesting feature that you have not just on the special edition but even on the top spec RTR 160 4V. Now getting to the brakes, so you've got a 270mm disc brake up front and a 200mm disc brake at the rear. These are pedal disc brakes, and you also get ABS on this motorcycle. However, this is on the top spec variant. You also got the entry level variant which gets a rear drum brake, that is a 130mm drum brake at the rear. From there you build it on, so after that you've got the rear disc, and then this is a special edition based on the top end variant. So that was the TVS Apache RTR 160 4V Special Edition, the 4 million edition. Now at this point I should mention that this would be a limited production. However, we do not have details on how limited it would be. So for now, there is no limit. However, TVS might cut production sometime down the line on this specific special edition. So that was some information you needed. Do let us know what you thought of this motorcycle. If you want a full review also, do let us know. We will ride this motorcycle out on the roads, and do let us know what you think of it. This is Stephen Neal signing off for DriveSpark.